Shan Robins for That's TV.
Nigeria, which is my background, is part of the Commonwealth, and that's the reason I'm here today to represent Nigeria. I raise the Nigerian flag. It's just a means for every country to gather to just celebrate and then remember how we are together in unity. Afrobeat was originated by Fela Anikulapo Kuti. He's a big Nigerian musician, and he did marvelously well.
And even when it's not to do with money, just the constant support and love of the community I have here is really special. The money that's raised enables me to continue with my physiotherapy, but not just that, there's always new technology coming out. So one of the things that I'm hoping to use the money for is there's a machine that gets you up and walking, essentially. I've tried the prototype, but obviously it's quite expensive to use that equipment. So hopefully this will enable me to keep doing that.
When we start teaching, we found out a lot of people actually never done pottery before, and they really want to try it. So we got more clients and more. So that's why we're like, oh, maybe we can get another room and then just get more people interested in pottery, because I think a lot of people, they don't really know about it. I was a graphic designer before, so I used to just use laptop to do stuff. And then later I was like, oh, I really want to use my hand to just make something.
Dropped my son to the school in the morning. It was his birthday, so we said we'll celebrate in the evening. I said it will be all okay. But as soon as just a 15-month, I lost it. I fainted. When I opened my eyes, I was in the whole handcuff in the hospital. Due to good behavior, I was released on tag, so which means I gave birth with the tag on. It's a most horrible place to be in. If I would have been pregnant, I would have killed myself. My eldest one kept my husband alive, and the youngest one kept me alive. Otherwise, there was nothing that going to prison and for the crime they never committed is like most horrible thing. I was proud of my family, but I was ashamed to tell people that he's my husband and they're my kids. I was trying to hiding myself when I came out as well. For the youngest one, we didn't celebrate any of his birthday till he was 8-year-old, because we didn't want it, parents to come and say, oh yeah, she's Seema Misra. Unable to work, we lost everything. So we know that people are hiding the truth and all that, so it's just very painful.
35 years ago, shots rang out in the flat above Ambience Jewellers, and on the other side it was the pharmacy. 36-year-old Richard Hayward, known as Ricky, had been fatally wounded at close range. It was the biggest murder investigation of its time, and despite thousands of statements being taken by police, no one was ever charged. But now, 3.5 decades later, with advances in forensic science, Hampshire and the Isle of Wight Constabulary have reopened the case and are re-examining evidence. In 2004, Ricky's mum put up £100,000 reward for any information that would lead to knowing who killed her son and why. But no one ever came forward, and she died broken-hearted. Now, posters are up in Shirley.
It's so sad, so I'm really grateful that I get to be representing them and raising money for them. When my mum told me that I got the part, I got to be Miss Junior Team Portsmouth, I was so excited. I was at my nan's at the time, I remember it. I was at my nan's and she messaged me, and honestly, the excitement and the squeals that came out of my body, I'd never heard them before. It was so exciting, and then it went on to getting the dresses.
I wasn't looking for an apprenticeship at the time, but then I was just looking for work in the industry, but then I found the apprenticeship and it was paying well and getting experience on the job, so it's basically a no-brainer at that point.
Traditional apprenticeships were just for youngsters, but modern ones now enable a change of career.
I am 34. I've retrained later on in life. I'm one of the older apprentices coming back, and I'm kind of doing it to be almost like a role model to a lot of other people, to know that it's never too late to retrain and to, change your career. Although it's scary, I think it's a great opportunity. Once you get a job that you love, it almost makes work not work.
Shan Robins, That's TV.